This video falls under fair use. Fair use allows commentary, criticism, and reactions. What's up? Back with another one. Akademiks just clowned Peter Rosenberg after getting fired from Hot97. Let's check out this clip.
We're going back in topics. Remember 4 years ago, Ebro and Rosenberg respond to me. I don't even want to do too much commentary because I think their words are good enough. And I've said enough. But I do want to play this, and I just want to look at the camera, and I want us to remember what I just talked about for the last hour, hour and a half, and I want you to say, age gracefully.
Only airs on YouTube and Twitch.
Wait.
I go to YouTube.
Laura Stiles and Rosenberg.
Everybody be popping this, so I own my this and I own my that. You own it, but you still got to go to YouTube, Twitch, IG Live, or wherever to distribute it.
I was wondering that. When people say they own their own platform.
What is that?
But
You
it only airs on YouTube and Twitch. Do you own a piece of YouTube or Twitch I didn't know about?
You're a liar.
Last time I checked, you need to go through them. You developed your own software?
And they may, and by the way, you may have a deal with them, but guess what? They could cancel you at any time.
Bruh, he has the same deal that parents whose 10-year-old is really cute when he opens toys and the videos get 4 million each one. It's the same deal. Everyone gets the same deal. And by the way, I'm sure the money's good. But let's not pop off like when you're a boss when you sit in your basement playing video games.
No, I mean some of them dudes make a lot of money.
That's
so
okay, but don't.
You taking my little moment and turning it. People out here they doing their thing with that, man.
No, but don't say you're a boss. Ebro, you didn't even hear what he said.
No,
he said that he's exactly. He said that you people like you and I you basically were pawns. He's a boss. My question is, what are you boss of? Are you a boss at Twitch? Are you on the executive board at YouTube? What boss are you? Congrats, you make money. That's the whole point. Yes, we know that you propagate violence that actually happens. You take beefs between real people. That's the whole point. Yes, we know that you propagate violence that actually happens. You take beefs between real people. You repurpose it on your channels. You talk about it. You hype it up, and you hide in your basement. And you're paid handsomely for it. But the fact that that means I'm supposed to respect what you do, that's your contribution?
Losers.
Every once in a while you associate with some, at best, artist who's going to last for 5 minutes? At best, artist who's going to last for 5 minutes?
But I do appreciate the smoke. Academics. I do enjoy a good kerfuffle, a dust up, if you will.
I thought you were going to come for me yesterday.
Well, once I heard your audio, I'm actually hit Rosenberg with the button.
Congratulations.
I worked at Complex the way that dude carried himself in that building. Let me tell you about the level of hit mouse that dude was in that building and the way he walked in the hallways. The speed walk that dude does to avoid confrontation in real life. Academics. The level of in that dude. I am one of the softest dudes publicly in the history of hip hop. I'm from Chevy Chase, Maryland.
Play some Disney music.
I went to Hebrew school, okay, with people named Shlomo and Ari and Avi, okay? This may be the only dude in the game who I would have zero hesitation scrapping with. Matter of fact, I know you're not much of a celebrity. You're just like a fat boy on Twitch. I would do a straight up celebrity boxing with you. I will Jake Paul Akademiks for charity. Mind you, for charity.
Peter Rosenberg was way too cocky for his own good. People have been waiting for this, and Akademiks is just saying what everyone's thinking.
Scrapping with. Matter of fact, I know you're not much of a celebrity. You're just like a fat boy on Twitch. I would do a straight up celebrity boxing with you. I will Jake Paul Akademiks for charity. Mind you, for charity. There has to be a purpose. You are the softest man in the game.
I've heard enough.
Okay?
I've heard it.
That dude was. I know your people named Shlomo and Ari and Avi, okay? This may be the only dude in the game who I would have zero hesitation scrapping with. Matter of fact, I know you're not much of a celebrity. You're just like a fat boy on Twitch. I would do a straight up celebrity boxing with you. I will Jake Paul Akademiks for charity. Mind you, for charity. There has to be a purpose. You are the softest man in the game.
I've heard enough.
Okay?
I've heard enough.
Embarrassing.
Segment over. You ever seen an ether without me saying words? That's the first time I did that, but it was so easy.
Peter Rosenberg, longtime radio personality, has officially been let go from Hot 97, and Akademiks didn't hold back in reacting to the news. Known for his cocky demeanor on air and on social media, Peter Rosenberg has long been a polarizing figure in hip-hop media, often boasting about his influence and calling out artists or industry peers without much pushback. Akademiks took the opportunity to mock Peter Rosenberg, highlighting how some of his antics may have finally caught up with him. Fans and industry insiders alike have been vocal, with many expressing relief or even satisfaction at his departure, saying it's about time someone called him out and that Hot 97 can now move forward with fresh energy. While Peter Rosenberg had a dedicated following, the consensus online suggests that his ego and brash behavior overshadowed his talents, making his firing a long-anticipated outcome for some. Akademiks' reaction captures this sentiment perfectly, blending humor with pointed commentary about Peter Rosenberg's overconfidence. The discussion also sparked debates about accountability in media, with people questioning whether Peter Rosenberg's style of commentary, once seen as edgy or bold, became unsustainable in today's climate.